Give me a rough idea on an average, okay? Forget the industry, forget the country. Just tell me, on an average, what do you think, how many customers does a company lose every year? Yeah. Make an educated guess. 50%. Name, sir. Satish. Satish says 50%. Anybody else? I think I'll have to come here to wake you guys up. Who's sleeping with his eyes open? Yeah. I found one. Rajesh. Chennai. No, I'm just joking. Yeah. No, that happens, Now, we sales guys, we are very, very smart people, let me tell you that. I mean, we can sleep with our eyes open. We can achieve targets with our eyes closed. Huh? I think I'm on a roll here, right? Okay. See, I forget where I was. Getting old. So, how many customers do you think? Educated guess. There's no. 20 to 25. I've got a 50. More than 60%. Great. Okay. Sir? Mr. Gopinath? 60. 30. Okay. You guys are quite close to the numbers. Do you know how many customers you're losing? I'm sure you're not. Okay? So let me tell you about this. I used to work, when I was in US, I was working in a company as an analyst. And I used to keep doing a lot of, analytical work on the computer. So I asked the computer one day, I said, how many customers who bought last year from us didn't buy from us this year? And that answer came to 50%. And I was shocked. That time I had no interest in customer satisfaction or anything. I mean, it was just and then I asked another question. How many people who bought last year but bought less this year? And the answer was around 45%. Now that was a huge number. So I went to my management. I said, hey, this is what I found. So they said, is that right? Okay. That's it. We just took it for granted, that losing customers is no big deal. Then what, actually I can't show you slides, but let me tell you about, when I started writing my second book, I said, I'm talking about all this. Let me find out what happened to how many customers was I losing? Okay? And you will be amazed. I have a small company. How many customers would I have at a time? 30, 40 maximum, right? That should have been very easy for me to know who I have lost and who I have gained. Keeping a track should not have been that rocket science thing, or they didn't have to buy a supercomputer to kind of keep track of that. And I was shocked. I'm telling you the reason why I didn't go to Malaysia and all the, the hair problem I'm having these days is that I was losing 50% of my customers every year. I was getting new customers, hoping that now my customer base has become strong and I'm going to Malaysia, without realizing while I was getting those 50, another 50 were going. So where was I? Same place, New Delhi, right? No progress. The only progress I was having is I was having less here, right? I hope you are not having the same problem as I was having, losing customers. Or the gentleman behind it. Okay? Okay. I was losing 50% of my customers every year. There is research shown that American companies, there are various figures shown that there are different researches which have shown that companies lose. There's one research which says about 25 to 30% of their revenues in a year because of lost customers. There's another which says that American companies lose 50% of their revenues over a 6-year period because of lost customers. So various estimates like this which kind of fall back on the number that